Hey, what's going on? I'm Trey with Alt 98.7 iHeartRadio at the Alt 98.7 Pool Party Coachella weekend with headliners. Arcade Fire, what's up,
You
guys?
mean drive home music?
Is that the Sunday late night slot? Is the drive home band?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
I mean, it's a weird. I mean,
Beat
Coachella's
the traffic act.
Coachella's like a weird thing because Sunday night, like you think like the end of the festival, like the last band, like that's the one. But then the culture here in Southern California is we got to get out because we got to beat traffic.
I don't know how it works. I can't imagine curating booking bands for this kind of thing because I watched Black Star do this Sunday night one. It was awesome, and hopefully they pick the band that make people want to stay a little bit longer.
Well, here's
hopefully
the thing.
Will make people want to stay a bit longer.
Hey, who's hoping?
If your favorite band is performing on a Sunday night,
Yeah, you don't give a crap.
It's ideal because then hopefully the other people, the not so rabid fans have left, and you have more room and you're closer
That's
to the
true.
stage.
Hangers on.
Yeah, get rid of those people,
There you go.
and then you have the real fans right up
That's
front.
a good way to look at it.
Separating the wheat from the chaff.
Yep. This isn't even your first time headlining Coachella, right? You guys did it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
You guys are old pros.
A little
It
bit.
feels like
We
it a
played here.
little.
I mean, we played here every record that we've put out. So.
This is our fourth time. Yeah.
Fourth time and second headline,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, what else is next for you? I mean, I can't, what can be bigger than
Retirement.
just
Robbing banks.
robbing banks?
I don't know.
You know, my career goal is to finish putting out another album, then rob banks. Not for the money, but for the sport.
Yeah.
Is really
For the
what we're looking
challenge.
for. Yeah.
I bet
Just wanna
that's why
beat the
some
system.
people do it.
Just want to beat the system in a different way.
Yeah. In a different way. As if this whole music.
Oh, we're
thing-
already robbing banks,
Yeah,
technically.
Yeah.
We're metaphorically robbing banks.
Trying to avoid a very cheesy transition, but I have to
doing
go
it
with
anyway.
it. Speaking of robbing, some of your paper mache heads were
Oh,
stolen.
That's fine.
That was good. That
Yeah.
wasn't cheesy.
Okay,
Cheesy
good,
about that.
good.
It's
Yeah, one of
topical.
them was stolen.
Did you get it back? Was it returned?
It was.
Yeah.
Damaged?
Nope.
No.
Fine.
No. Like who had it?
A dude who is dumb, who will remain
A dumb
nameless.
dude. I mean, do you know him or was he just a fan?
No.
How did he
just a
get it? I'm so
dumb
curious
fan.
about this.
He just grabbed it like out of we're using them during our shows and like in different places in the rooms that we're playing. So
Yeah.
they're kind of like at the back of the room in an area, and they've just been used by a bunch of people. And we don't have like a military lockdown scenario in our production.
It's very loose.
So it's a little loose. We like to fly by the seat of our pants a bit. So we try things, we leave things in different places and whatever.
Some dude walked off.
Some dude
with
was drunk and
literally
assumed that because it's my head actually. Assumed that because it has appeared everywhere that there's lots of them.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I just assumed there were tons of them because it's been in all the videos. It's like, nope.
So things have been going well for you guys.
Things are great.
You guys just picked up a couple Junos.
We did.
No biggie.
Not in our hand, though, because we haven't actually been home since.
So they're sitting in the FedEx
a long
box
time
on the
ago.
porch.
I hope
Somewhere,
they're home.
This is the first time I've actually got to sit down with you guys and meet you. I've seen you guys perform a few times. But working with David Bowie, what's that like?
He is lovely and smells really good.
And that's it. Like he's.
I mean, everyone we've worked with in that kind of capacity, it's all been really casual and
Yeah.
and
it's a big mutual respect going on.
just
between-
like, hey, we have this idea.
And like mutual interest, I'd say.
Yeah, like
I'm
we have
interested in what you guys are doing.
we
up
have a
there.
musical
Come
idea.
check
Are
it
you
out.
interested in the? And then that one especially, it was just like, yeah, that sounds like a cool idea. I'll come by the studio. It's like that was simple.
Yeah.
this is.
Super simple.
I mean, this just further proves the point that we are completely different. Because if David Bowie was to be interested in anything I did, like my mind would be blown.
Well, I mean,
You know?
it was mind blowing to see him sing. Like actually see his voice come
From that body, from that.
But
frame.
we had the same feeling. We went and saw AC/DC, and it's like when you see them play Black and Black, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, that actually comes from people. Like, this is cool. It's that kind of moment. It's just like,
Yeah.
wow, this is amazing. He's a real, like, that
He's-
voice comes from that guy.
He's a
It's
human
amazing.
being.
He's,
Yeah.
he's a craftsman.
Yeah.
You know?
Good.
It's like,
Yeah, really cool. It's really
relate
cool.
to it more in a craft kind of way.
Well, congratulations on your second headlining appearance at Coachella.
Thank
your
you.
fourth total, your Juno Awards. Thank you so much for stopping by. and
Thanks so
hanging with us.
much.
I know you guys are busy. You have tons of things to do, but thanks for taking the time out and hanging out with All 98.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks,
Enjoy
great.
the mist tent.
The mist
Enjoy the
tent.
mist.
Yes.
I'm Trey, Arcade Fire, All 98.7 iHeartRadio.
Peace. Richie did actually once have a like a platinum record or something in the back of his car, crossing the
There was
border.
a few of them.
And the woman's like, "What's this?" Oh well, it's kind of weird. I'll tell you, it's a platinum record. And she's like, "You mean like a gold record?" He's like, "Well, yeah." So it's like an award?
No. It was a gold record, and she was like, "You mean like a platinum record?" And I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
right.
Well, yeah,
So
but not
she
as
But
good.
not as good as gold.
You know what a platinum record was? That was like really something. And I was like, "Yeah, but it's not as good as platinum."
Yeah, just
And then she was, and I
And
just
she's like, "Well, what band are you in that you're winning all these awards?" And he's like, "Well, I play in Arcade Fire." And she's like, "So you're famous then?" And Richie's like, "Well, no, I mean, not really."
she's like, "Yeah, you're a famous band."
He's like, "Well, okay, fine." And she's like, "This is your car?" Because he had a
96 Camry wagon. Best
96
car I've
Camry
ever
wagon
owned.
that he just bought
like how long ago is this?
5 years ago, let's say, something.
Let's call it
But he had
eight.
just bought that car, and he loved that car, and it was an awesome car.
Yeah, I loved
and
that
she was
car.
like, "This is your car?" He's just like, "I just
She's like, "Why don't you get a new
bought
car?"
this car."
Yeah, she was like, "Why don't you get a new car?" And I was like, "This is my new car."
Like, this is brand new.
How embarrassing!
Thank you. It wasn't embarrassing because I love that car.
You're like, I love it. It's
Oh, no,
Like,
but then you
whatever
get to
whatever you're
sass the
driving, I don't
border
even know what
person.
you're
You're
driving,
just
but
like-
it's not as good as this car because this is
You're
the
like,
jam.
I've got no cigarettes in this car. Like, just let me through.
Yeah, they were
Quit
like
sassing me.
searching for drugs and finding
Get
gold
off.
records.
yeah. Hands off the gold record. I know it's
Yeah.
not platinum,
I didn't
but
do
hands
anything
off.
wrong.
Leave me alone.
It was a bunch of records for people, different.
Oh, yeah,
different-
other band
different-
members. Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
and like people who like played on funeral, like different, like the French horn player Pietro, and it was like I was carrying them around, supposed to deliver them to our friend.
So you're like a stash of just
Yeah, it was
gold
like a
records.
handful of gold records.
And those things aren't
boxes.
small. Those are like
Yeah, not
they're
big.
like nice FedEx box
Yeah,
or whatever.
those are a
It's
big
pretty
flag.
funny.
But the '96 Camry has really ample trunk space, and
Great
plenty
car.
of gear. Yeah, plenty of gear.
Great
do,
car.
Do you still have it?
sadly no, it got stolen and smashed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bummer.
rest in
sometimes.
peace, 96
Oh,
Camry
seriously?
wagon.
I love it
Yeah,
so much.
very sad
I got a
moment.
picture of it. It's the flip screen on
Oh
my phone.
no, on the flip screen
Dude,
of your
the
phone.
beauty of it is, it used to be, if you Google Earthed my street address, there was a picture of me putting my upright bass into the trunk of that car. It was the jam.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
And then I took a photo of that, and that's my phone.
Immortalized.
Yeah, immortalized.
In
But
Google
now
Earth,
it's gone. Now Google Earth has updated.
they've updated it.
Apparently they
With
like
those
to be-
weird
they got
cars
a
that always bug
sunnier
me
day.
out.
Yeah.
A much nicer picture is
It
there now.
warmed my heart.